We Love Hip Hop.
Bong. Let's get to it.
Oh, wait, what? Who posted this?
This is courtesy of Creative Canada. Pressa calls out We Love Hip Hop co-host. Sound effects, please.
A whopping 7 comments on this. Let's go. The people are talking, boys.
A man like George.
A man like
George.
A man like this guy.
So let's see the post over here. This is Pressa Stories. We love hip hop. This guy ruined the network.
Jeez, they're ruining the network,
guys.
Yeah.
Not just the pod, the whole network.
The
like
whole
Friday's
network.
live streams have been affected by my presence here.
The documentaries mash up everything.
All your shorts, all your little news reports, ruin it right here.
Damn, Czar, why you do that, bro? You ruined the network.
I'm just the ruiner, aren't
So
I?
why is he cheese? What happened?
Okay, so in the last episode, when we were talking about Pressa's press run, I guess I called out a specific video or collaboration he did where the video had received 25 views in total.
You view shamed, bro?
View called out, I view acknowledged.
Come on, fam.
25 views in 19 hours. And Friday, because Friday has been listening to our advice on the reels, more people are seeing the reels, the caption, like everything. So I guess he saw it. So it was a good reel because I seen like 2,900 views, right? And I can only assume that's what it was. So, this guy, his name's AJ. Shout out to AJ. So he DM'd me, he follows me, and he just sent me a screenshot. And then I seen Pressa on my, this guy ruining the network, and I see like my bald ass looking like this way or whatever,
Yo, it wasn't a bad pic though.
Yo, a 1-2 shorty hit me like this was a good like screenshot. You look good and shit, So thank you, press machine.
Aura points.
Yes. So then I was like, oh my goodness.
Hold on, I got something else. Bong.
Yes.
Save you some time.
This is my one of my responses.
Right, so at Pressa, at We Love Hip Hop, and at Friday Ricky.
And in the video, Pressa's kind of defining the word cheesed.
Like, yo, he's mad.
Okay.
He's fed up. He's irritated.
Jeez.
Cheesed.
All right, next one.
He's mad. He's fed up. He's irritated.
Yes.
What's going on over here in this slide over here?
You might have to zoom in because I don't have my glasses. I can't see. But pretty much, I was providing context to my story viewers, my followers.
You said, keep in mind, I've said plenty of good things about him since I've been on the pod, but I guess this one comment struck a nerve, laughing face. They ain't all gonna love you though. It is what it is.
And then on the top, I said for context, I actually can't
on the last post, I called out Pressa for doing low views on a random ass platform for pulling up to at We Love Hip Hop. Sound effects, please.
And then I also used the song 100 Wassy Bars, and I said, I don't care, this is still my tune. I still rock with that tune specifically. So, keep in mind, it's like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. So like, this is the start of my day. My heart's racing. I'm like thinking like, what are the consequences of this? Am I gonna get abducted? Like I'm thinking
you wake up and you're na 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 na.
And then people are hitting me up. People are hitting me up like, yo, this is viral. Like you're a guy. Like yo, he got him in his field. Because I was like, yo, why would he even go out of his way to screenshot an older episode? That wasn't the episode I even said what I said. He didn't want to get one of me looking too sick with my neck tied and my fitted. So he got off. Yeah, he went to the episode before that. And then so people were hitting me up, like mostly agreeing with me. And then I get a DM, Pressa Armani.
Jeez.
I didn't want to open it right away because I didn't want to seem dense, so I let it marinate a little bit. But I'm like, oh my goodness, like what could this be,
So you found stuff to do around the house real quick.
I was just like on IG scrolling, like talking to people, whatever. And then after
checking the minutes and shit.
After a good 4 minutes, I'm like, all right, it's time. Because I don't know what type of time he was on, But he didn't hit me up on no like street-ish or rah-rah. So I'm not going to dive too much into our conversation. I'd rather just keep that, between us. But it was a respectful conversation about, I guess the expectations that certain rappers have from the local media. And, I explained myself. I acknowledged what he was saying. And, I don't know if he necessarily acknowledged what I was saying, but he definitely spoke his mind to me, and I'll leave it at that.
Y'all was flirting in the DMs, eh?
Flirting? No, bro, astaghfirullah. But it was the tone of the conversation was very much.
Hey yo.
Yeah, definitely AO.
Hey yo. Chill.
The tone of the conversation was around, I guess, what we should be talking about as a platform that I guess is the biggest platform in the city.
Woo, talking shit.
Because this really underscored to me the impact of the network. Because some people will try to undermine We Love Hip Hop, but
so like, what should we be talking about? Based off
what we spoke about, without revealing too much, like focusing on the positive over the negative, which I told him, like I said, like, bro, like we're gonna provide like criticism. It's not hate. We can't just like glaze the whole time. Like we're gonna talk about things, but just because we say things that aren't necessarily 100% unwaveringly positive, like it's hate. And we're like, you gotta take it personally.
Didn't we big up his album and stuff though?
Bro,
didn't Friday go on like a 5-minute rant that just trying to get Drake, like pleading for Drake to drop the Pressa track?
Please, Drake.
And it's not even just that. It's like they won't acknowledge. It's not like they're sharing the post where we're bigging them up. But the one time I say something that's like slightly negative or just not like unwavering support, this guy's ruining the network.
I'll say
and
something.
I was like, what was his goal with that though? Like, are you trying to like make me look bad? Like, because I feel like if anything, it was a good look for me. Like, Adam are hitting me up off it. Like, some girl was talking to me like, yo, Pressa said you ruined the network. Shut up. But it was like flirty and shit. Like, I don't know.
Mistaken aura points.
Yeah, I think that's when he realized like, hey, this wasn't really like impacting him in the way I thought. He removed it.
He helped you instead of hurting you.
It definitely helped me. I think it did help me because.
But quick, fast, like a lot of these guys don't realize that we talk good stuff about them because they don't check the channel, bro. That was posted on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? It got high traction, but just the fact that like his face is on a thumbnail on the gram, it's like it does so much more than I feel like sometimes on a YouTube video. And the YouTube video most of the times have more views than when I post on the gram.
Yeah, and I'm not sure who sent it to him or like I can understand as artists, like we hold our work very close to us. So sometimes it's hard to disassociate between like the business aspect of art and the personal aspect. So maybe he felt like I was attacking him as an artist and like, view shaming him, whatever. But for me, it's like, we have high expectations for you because you're one of the few artists that were able to cross over to America, So it's like, we want you to get more views. We know that if you pull up to We Love Hip Hop, you're going to get at least a 10, 20K. And your local fan base is the one that cares about you the most. Like, there was this shorty I was talking to about this, and she said, like, straight up, like, Toronto cares more about Pressa than anywhere else in the world.
In fact.
She's like, America doesn't care about Pressa. She said that. And, like, she's not a music expert or anything, but, like, shorties, they give you, like, a good idea of, like, what a lot of other shorties are thinking.
More unfiltered opinions more times.
He's a bigger deal here than he is in America.
Yeah,
and I understand, he's trying to expand and do that as well, but don't forget about the people who kind of, in a sense, made you.
And he's said this in interviews, even I feel like as far as recently, where he's like, yo, in Canada, I'm like the king, like words like that, like he's used, you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say all that, but
he's probably our number one underground export. Realistically, he probably is our number one underground export.
That's a better way to put it.
Yeah,
definitely.
But what I will say is that, like, I don't know, it did rub me the wrong way. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Yeah, pause. Thank you, Natural.
No,
for looking out.
Tell us why.
Because, bro, like, it's just the attitude. I think it's the attitude or the idea that you have to only say good things about me. And if you're not, then you're ruining the network or you're being a bad journalist or you're not uplifting the city. Like, to me, that's a poor attitude to have. And I've always supported his music. I think he's talented. I think he has a lot of potential. But that type of mentality to me is limiting. You're limiting yourself, like for us, like, for example, like when me and Natural, like, yo, you should do the reels like this. You were like, man, you guys are hating, bro. You guys are ruining a network.
Nah.
We should be able to take constructive criticism. Sometimes, like, naturally, like, yo, you could have done this better. You should do this.
Yeah.
And, like, because I like the truth, I will take heed to that and, like, try to improve. Like, I always think that, like, hate or constructive criticism is something you can use, right?
Yeah,
it's not something that we should suppress.
I'm always
suppress machine, you know? Suppress.
But I've always felt like I don't know shit. Like I'm not an expert on things, so like I'm open to learn some shit because I don't have the formal training on any of the different things that I'm even doing right now. So when somebody's like, "Yo, try it like this will get you more traction," I'm like, "For real?" More than I already know, because like I really don't feel like I already know.
No one knows truly.
Yeah.
And like if you have that intellectual humility, it's gonna take you so much further because you're not like stuck in your ways or like, oh, I know it. So everything you say is wrong and whatever. And I just think that other artists should adopt that openness, right? But then again, some people are very close to their art. So they might not be able to see it separate from their personhood.
Yeah, and also with Pressa, I feel like maybe we could just give him a little bit of bail because he has a lot of pressure. We just mentioned how he's our biggest Canadian underground export, and a lot of eyes are on him, and they're like, "Yo, how's his sales gonna be?" And they're always kind of putting the extra magnifying glass from here to see if he's gonna succeed over there. And if you go on to Reddit, they'll be like, "Oh, these guys flop," and all these different things. So it's like he's probably under a lot of pressure. Like, bruh, like, just let me fucking live, fam.
I hear that.
But that and like a lot of the times, bands don't want to accept reality. A lot of the people think they're bigger than they are. They're more lit than they actually are. You know, so it's like when you hit them with the truth hurts sometimes. You know, like to accept reality is like, okay, maybe my name alone is not going to be able to get like a random channel 1 million views. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I never called him out of his name or insulted him. It was just the fact that I showed the views, and I can't lie. Like, shout out Was the Sauce. He sent me the video of like the one we were talking. He's like, okay, I get why he got at you. Still, the way you did it was disrespectful, whatever. And I was like, okay, I can understand that. And you know what? It also, because in my mind, I'm like, why do you care what I think? Like in my mind, Pressa, you're a millionaire, not billionaire, definitely not billionaire. Millionaire or at least 100,000aire, you kind of made it in a sense. So it's like me, I'm still on the grind. So why do you even care what I have to say? Is it because I'm on this network? And that means that this network does have some sort of power.
Bro, the boy gets at me about shit, bro. So you're gonna tell me that like Press is not gonna get at you, bro? I guess it's loud enough for him to hear it. So everybody else down the ladder is gonna hear it too.
The thing is, if niggas want to hear a monotone delivery with no spice, no flair, like, you watch the news, bro. Watch CP24, they'll give it to you straight, you know what I mean? But this is a podcast. We're trying to entertain. So we're like, oh, this is the views, bro. No, we're going to add some spice on, you know what I mean? Like,
and imagine I had just said, Pressa is doing a great job at his press run. He recently did this video. Do you think he would have said anything? You think he would have hit me up like, yo, thanks for bigging me up, bro? No, not at all. And it's also the rappers. You got to show support to us too.
Facts.
Yes.
You want us to uplift you guys as artists, uplift us as a platform. Use your platform to put people onto us. You can honestly say Drake has done that. Drake's comments that has put us on different platforms in America, you're showcasing the platform. So it's kind of like, how do you expect us to just uplift you blindly or whatever, but you're not doing the same thing? So I think it's
not
a give
even
and take.
Story post, Reggie.
Not even a big up, bro. We love hip hop, big up Friday.
And you know what? You're cooking. Yeah, Freddie.
A lot of people call you Freddie.
You're cooking because these mans travel around. So they could even be like, yo, actually, when I'm like the place where I'm home or the place where I get my information about back home is We Love Hip Hop. So it's not even a thing like, yo, post me in the stories. Give us a mention when you go on ACK or something or anywhere. ACK already knows us. Cool. But these guys don't even mention the network. They act like it doesn't exist until they need it.
You know what it is? Okay, wait, go ahead.
I think it's like a chicken and the egg type thing where it's like, okay, they want us to glaze them first so then they could return the favor, but then we're on some like, yo, if you guys if you guys don't rock with us, then like why are we gonna go out of our way?
Yo, chill.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's exactly.
You know, I have an analogy for this, and I'm just gonna like introduce this analogy by saying pause. Because okay, imagine this: you have a shorty.
Hey,
that, like,
yo, chill.
You've been smashing for years. This was your like day one shorty. Let's compare that to the Toronto fan base, right?
Okay.
You already experienced the nons. It got as good as it could, you know?
Yeah.
Now you're just in front of all these new shorties, right? So now you're focusing on, but this shorty's still holding you down at home, you know what I'm saying? And you're not acknowledging that. And then, but when the shorty decides to like say a 1-2 thing about you, it's like, yo, bitch, like, what are you talking about? Like, yo, like, you know? And it's like, bro, she been holding you down this whole time.
This guy compared himself to a shotty.
No, the network to a shotty.
So Mompy, the network's a Mompy.
A loyal, the bottom bitch. No, it's not for
fluffy ass bitch just waiting at home.
You'll
come back one day.
Y'all can see the analogy.
I see what you're saying.
I'm only cheesed because like what. I could kind of see.
I said the city though. I didn't say us.
No. When I think of We Love Hip Hop, I could imagine like a Mompy type thing.
We Love Hip Hop was a shorty. It'd be like a Mompy thing.
Oh no!
Cooks great lasagna.
Right? Fernando, we're in the gym. You know what I mean?
We're about to get a BBL.
Right? No, facts.
BBL loading in 2026.
Let's wait on it.
Oh,
you know what
man.
I mean? New studio and everything. Like, just wait on it.
Got some new fits. Got the nails done.
I'm telling you, bro. I feel like I said this a couple of weeks ago. If we were potting over here with chains, Richard Millie's on,
Facts.
all types of shit, saying the exact same thing, same takes. One, people would get less mad as far as like the quote unquote like demand them. They'd get less mad because like they're like, yo, those guys are ballers still. Like, yo, the mans get money.
No, I think those mans are trying to run at us, bro.
You think so?
Yeah,
if they seen us in public,
if we're flossing like that and we're doing the spicy shit.
No, but like we're flossing and we're up. Like, yo, when you see us on road, there's always like a couple of big security plus the man them. Yeah. Like we're like moving just like they move.
That's different, but like I feel like it kind of needs to be at a certain to have the security. There are certain mans that have the chains and stuff but don't have the security. Yeah. So I feel like if that was us, being sorry.
No, I'm talking about the full
we be getting challenged constantly.
Facts, yes. Bro. We be target practice out there.
No, I'm talking about the full package. Pause. Like how academics walks around. Like he has a bunch of people that are with him.
Okay, yeah,
plus the security and all that. Like fam, he talks as spicy as he wants.
Facts.
And the man them not only don't try to fuck him over. They respect him, bro. As far as our guys over here,
they be waiting like for the phone call and stuff. Like.
Yes,
and I guess this is my last comment on the Pressa incident. I guess because I have nothing against him. Him saying I ruined the network. I think there is probably like a segment of the population that doesn't rate me on this network. It might be like a white thing, a culture vulture thing. But I do get compliments saying like, "Yo, I love that you're on the show now." Blah blah blah, and like. So I don't know, man. I don't even think he really believed I ruined the network. I just think he had kind of an emotional reaction about what I said because
he's emotional.
He's an artist. And artists are emotional, bro. At the end of the day, like
what did Erykah Badu say? I'm an artist and I'm emotional about.
That's
my
a
shit.
woman artist though. So Pressa's one of like
male artists are emotional. True, like too. Like even Drake is emotional. Like you kind of have to be emotional as an artist.
You're using bad examples.
I'm gonna remove everything that we built up to this point, but I don't think. Maybe emotional sounds negative, but it's more just like maybe it was just reactionary. Passionate about his work and saying like, yo, why are you trying to undermine me? Why are you trying to view shame? And I don't view shame, bro. I've had videos that got 1 million views. The next one's like 400. And I just keep going. And it's like, Press is the same too. I guess because I kind of thought he was like more up that like he wouldn't even care.
And you know what? And we'll get to the show. It's better that he's pissed off about, or not pissed off, but like he's peeved about this than, oh, I'm peeved about some street shit or whatever. Like you're peeved because like I care about my career. I care about what people think about my music.
Exactly.
I'd rather them care about something like that, which is actually positive than a lot of the negative shit that gets connected to their names.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're not sitting there getting mixed up about that neither.
And just to add to your point about when you're saying that niggas probably hate you.
I didn't say that, but
I feel like that's a phenomenal thing. You know what I mean? Because like you want your content to be reactionary. Like you don't want to just be like, oh, I don't feel any ways about his content. Like
Yeah.
you want it to be either love or hate. You know what I mean?
Polarizing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
so I feel like that's a good thing.
Gotta
Yeah.
harness the hate.
Exactly.
Harness the hate.
I guess, man.
We
Thanks
love
for
hip
watching.
hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.